bese nizwile indaba yalaba bayithu ama-vampire, demon incarnate, devil's den. You know, sometimes I wonder ukuthi kanti uNkulunkulu why angayenzanga imali guys sayilima? Huh? Like why ayenze imali ukuthi siyithole kanzima? Like why angayenzanga ukuthi siyilime like njengokudla like itshalwe sambe siyolima uma ukuthi nje sisindwa ke ama-wheelbarrow kuya ngokuthi uba nomshini right wokulima uzolima ke eningi but nje sonke siyayilima because izinto abantu abazenzayo for imali like ziyathusa. If beningaka sifundi le story ngoba ngiyanazi ukuthi anithanda ukufunda or beningakasizwe indabeni ngoba neindaba anizimameli mase kukhali indaba eradioweni nifaka music ngizonixoxela guys. So these two, lo auntie lo Ines at a clinic in Alberton, and then lo umkhovu lo igardener yakhe, and then there's a third person who was a domestic worker for this lady. So this lady who was a domestic worker, she was a 21-year-old. May her soul rest in peace. Ubusisiwe Nxumalo, she was a 21-year-old who was working for this lady as a domestic worker. She died in January 2022, and these two orchestrated her death. So what had happened was ugogo lo ubhalise lengane yabantu kuma life policies with 3 different insurance companies. 3 different insurance companies. I think there's one that paid about 700,000, and then they started investigating because they realized ukuthi fraud ekhona lana. Why would you bhalisa one person in 3 insurance companies and then suddenly that person dies? So, you know guys, can you imagine like uhleli nabantu bakubophela amanqine enyathi and you have no idea? Have you ever been in a situation where you're sitting like in a group setting and you can see ukuthi there's people who are talking about you amongst the group, but you can't even confront them because you're not sure, but you can feel ukuthi noma sekuthiwa laba but discuss mina, you know, like how upsetting that is, like it eats you up. So imagine being in the same house with people abaplota ukubulala and you have no idea. Ufree, you wake up, you work, you do everything. Ufree ganti bona bayaplota baplota ukubulala. And then she lies, this lady, because apparently in January, she died in January 2022. They discovered her body in a dump site and her throat was actually slit. Yabo. So when the uncle was asking this lady, like what happened in Toninwet? Obviously she was working for you and then now she's found dead. What happened? Like what is the story? She said, she was killed by an angry community because apparently she was troublesome. You thought you'll dodge that bullet. You thought they wouldn't ask the community to go to why nibulelumdan. You thought a child and you would just die and no one will inquire from the community to go to Begayenzen. Sise ufundene nursing school ngoba uyisidomo. And then Bati lo udevil lo, she actually gave the family 14,500 for the funeral. After getting their monies, the 700,000 that they said she got, Uki Penje, knowing what she did, 14,500. Greed. Waniki family uguti imncwabi. But God is good, guys. God is good because that was in January 2022. Icala liboli ingalo yomthetho yinde lokho 2024 khani icala labo lihlala. Satan.